Hello everyone, myself Dr. Priya. Welcome back to Dr. Priya's work. Now we will learn about the scapular muscle. In previous video, we saw the mnemonics for the scapular muscle. Origin, BB Lata sits on the C or D spatula, and insertion, stainless steel rhomboid shaped pot. The spatula is inserted into the pot. BB is bicep brachii, Lata is latissimus dorsi, supraspinatus, infraspinatus, teres major minor, tricep, long head, subscapularis, O for the omoid, C for the coracobrachialis, D for the deltoid. And stainless. Stainless means ST means serratus, AN means anterior. Then steel is levatus scapulae. Rhomboid shape means rhomboideus major and the minor. Then P for the pectoralis minor and T for the trapezius. And a detailed muscle insertion and origin. This one is costal surface and this one is dorsal surface. This is subscapularis. Subscapularis arises the medial 2/3 of the subscapular fossa. And this one is the serratus anterior. Serratus anterior is inserted along the medial border of the costal surface. This one. Then the dorsal surface. This one is medial surface, this one is spine, and this one is lateral. In the medial, this one is the levatus scapulae. Levatus scapulae is inserted along the dorsal aspect of medial border from the, this one is superior angle, from the superior angle up to the root of spine. This one is root of spine, this one is root of spine. Then rhomboideus minor. The rhomboideus minor, this one is inserted into the medial border on dorsal aspect opposite the root of the spine. This one is root of spine and this one is opposite to the root of spine. Then rhomboid major, it is inserted into the medial border on the dorsal aspect between the root of spine up to the inferior angle. Okay, this one. Then the spine. This spine divide the upper surface and the lower surface. Upper is supraspinatus fossa and lower is infraspinatus fossa. Supraspinatus arises from the medial 2/3 of the supraspinatus fossa and the infraspinatus arises from the medial 2/3 of the infraspinatus fossa. Infraspinous fossa. Then this one is lateral border. Upper 2/3 and the lower 2/3. Teres minor. Teres minor arises from the upper 2/3. This one. Teres minor arises from the upper 2/3 on the dorsal surface along the lateral border, and this one is teres major arises from the lower 1/3 of the on the dorsal aspect of the lateral border. Then process. This one is spinous process. It has crest of spine. The crest of spine has upper lip and the lower lip. Upper border, that is trapezius. Trapezius is inserted into the upper border of the crest of spine and into the, this one is acromion and this one is medial border of the acromion and this one is lateral border of the acromion. Then the trapezius is inserted into the upper border of crest of spine and into the medial border of the acromion. And deltoid. Deltoid arises from the lower border of the crest of spine from the lateral border of the acromion. Okay. Then coracoid process. This one is coracoid process. Tip of coracoid process contains two muscles. Coracobrachialis arises from the medial part of tip of coracoid process and the short head of bicep brachii. Then medial border and the superior surface. Pectoralis minor is inserted into the medial border and the superior surface of the coracoid process. Okay. Then the border. This one is superior border. This one is medial border. This one is lateral border. Then medial border. This costal surface, serratus anterior, and on the dorsal aspect, levatus scapulae, rhomboideus minor and rhomboideus major. Then the lateral border. This one is lateral. This one is costal surface and this one is dorsal surface. This one is teres minor. This one is teres major. Then the angle. Superior angle, trapezius. Inferior angle, latissimus dorsi. This one is latissimus dorsi. Then the lateral or glenoid angle. This one is supraglenoid tubercle and this one is infraglenoid tubercle. Okay, this supraglenoid tubercle bicep brachii is originated or arises. The long head of bicep brachii arises from the supraglenoid tubercle and the short head from the lateral part of the lateral part of the tip of the coracoid process, and long from this. Then this one is infra, just below the glenoid cavity. Infraglenoid tubercle is present, and the tricep brachii long head arises from this. Long head of the tricep brachii arises from the infraglenoid tubercle. Thank you.